and I'm going to stay physical.
They're in Rams territory now. Tomlinson some good battles during the week with Davante Adams. Here's a big run here for Zamir White. Robert Rochelle, another guy we spotlighted, another young corner up to make the tackle, but not until White brings it to the Rams' 37-yard line.
This is a great example of what I was talking about, philosophy. Just hasn't had to be taught in current NFL football recently.
For the most part, this is ones on twos, although the Raiders without their starting two tackles here this evening. Garoppolo out of the shotgun on first down, pats the football under pressure, lofts it, and that is caught inside the 20. That is another former Patriot. That is Jacoby Myers, and the Raiders are in the red team. We saw no early pressure from that Raheem Morris defense as Easton Stick marched the Chargers down the field. They're a sign of life. John Johnson III sees his first Rams action back in the fold up there to make the tackle.
JJ is back. John Johnson, man, I'll never forget 2017.
It's a gain of 5. Officially, now let's make it 6 on the screen. Roseboom shows the blitz. They pick it up. Garoppolo on the rollout. Garoppolo complete to the rookie from Notre Dame, Michael Mayer, shy of a first down. Another tackle for JJ.
Yeah, John Johnson's showing up for us already. A little boot action off that ISO they've been running, and he does a great job closing down on the flat.
The Rams defense can get off the field. Dorsett in motion. Jacoby Myers, the other wide receiver. They're at the 10. 3rd and 1. White up the middle has a Raider first down.
Yeah, tough chance trying to get off the grass right there. Bring the receiver in a little motion. A little undersized for the Rams in this matchup.
Rams D-line looked better when Aaron Donald returned to practice on Thursday. Brandon Bolden up the middle, shy of the goal line. Raiders say he is in, and he is. Brandon Bolden with a touchdown run. And the Raiders.
We're going to run the football, pound it down there. Nothing too crazy. Couple completions and go score. We'll see if Jimmy and them stay in there any longer than this.
Sean McVay told us earlier yesterday that he wasn't overly concerned about the Rams' run defense. Didn't like they gave up 214 yards last week. 5 here. Daniel Carlson to kick off. Kirk Sandoval on the sideline. Super Bowl champion Andrew Whitworth. I'm Andrew Siciliano. Thanks for joining us here on a Saturday evening in Inglewood. It's a short kick, as most of them have been so far in the preseason. Rivers just in front of the 5. You hear the pads popping from up here. And Ronnie Rivers crosses the 22. Darian Bello, rookie tight end, wearing 87 in the game. His first action, the kid from Clemson, tight to the right. With Rivers in the backfield, it's a pitch behind those 3 receivers. And Ronnie Rivers turns the corner, lowers his shoulder, and takes out Marcus Epps and gets good yardage to open things up.
Yeah,
the other defensive end in there, number 51, Malcolm Kuntz, because Chandler Jones did not make the trip. Max Crosby wreaked havoc on Wednesday. The Rams did a better job with him on Thursday. They do a better job here right out of the gate. Another strong push from Rivers, this time running left across the 35. Spillane with the tackle. That's a Rams first. A test, and a bigger test here today against the Raiders. One's early on than it was a week ago in his first action against the Chargers. Nice move by Rivers in the backfield, and he gets close to 9.
Yeah, not as clean a play as they probably want to see, but, you know, Ronnie Rivers is a guy they've really talked.
Area now playing for the Raiders. That's a gain of 6. Royce Freeman checks in. Freeman hit by Spillane at the line of scrimmage and goes nowhere. So that Rams second-team O-line, but a second-team O-line that will have some of these guys playing week 1. For example, A.J. Jackson is out there playing left. Ryan Wendell, the new offensive line coach, looks on, and the Rams convert here on their first 3rd down of the game. Spillane shows blitz. They back off. Bennett has time over the middle, a little behind him. Tyler Johnson has it. He gets up, and they're going to call it a catch. Tyler Johnson has a first down to the Raiders' 43. So first look now at the Rams special teams, at least the punt team. Ethan Evans. He had 5 punts, an average of 51.3 from the Alex Ward snap. Evans gets it away from his 32-yard line. DeAndre Carter He's going to walk up and let it bounce halfway back in the end zone, and that is a touchback. This year as well as a player to bank on. Brian Hoyer checks into the game. Garoppolo's night is done. Trey Tomlinson up on the tackle, but White gets around 9. Let me tell you, we talk about all these moving pieces. Who's going to play right guard now? Is it Joe Noteboom? Left tackle looks like A.J.
Talk about that a lot.
Havenstein had a stinger in Thursday's practice, left briefly, but Sean McVay says he is okay. Bobby Brown is okay there. Nice stop on White to bring up third and shorts.
That's who we want to see make plays right there, Bobby Brown. This is a guy, they need him to be a physical. Let's go.
Another young guy there, Nick Hampton, number 31, in on third down, 3rd and 1. Raiders come out in the eye again. Hoyer, the play fake. Hoyer over the middle and wide open is Wilkerson. He is into Rams territory and has a first down. Russ Yeast on the tackle after 8.
What this offense is built around, run, hit you with a play action.
Christian Wilkerson takes it to the Rams' 48-yard line. And on first down, they come out of the I formation again. It's old-time football. Samir White up the middle to the Rams 44. Time now for a player interview. This is going to be fun. Powered by your Southern.
To hear your take on Puka Nacua and what you really feel about what makes him grab the attention that he's gotten so far this early in camp.
Yeah, that's a great question. You've heard over and over again. I think he does have a lot of those Robert Woods attributes that you've seen. He's a slasher. He's a strong player. But I think the thing that takes him to the next level is, it's not just knowing the game, right? Knowing the game is what it is. That is me. So he had a good coach coming in here already. Man, he's doing a great job.
Cooper, as you were talking there, another one of the rookies, a guy that you had a chance to work against early in camp, made a big play. And another one here by Robert Rochelle. No, they're both Trey Tomlinson. No, that's Rochelle. I took my glasses off. Hey, Cooper, tell me about Trey Tomlinson.
Man, he's doing some good stuff. I think he's another guy. He knows his game. He knows. He's maybe a little bit on the undersized guy, but man, he plays physically, plays big. If you're going to be undersized, being able to be efficient with your movement, he's pretty special. So I'm excited to see him out there competing. And man, he talk about competing. He loves to compete.
We have Kyron Williams back to return this punt here. He's calling for a fair catch. He's going to run underneath it at the 11. Hey, Grove.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm more of a sit in my locker for a second, reflect on the game. I need a second to kind of decompress. Witt's been doing it for so long at this point. He was ready just to get home. So
he's a little mopey after the game. He likes to kind of decompress for a little while.
You're not mopey. What do you say?
Yeah, I think that's the hope. That's the plan. I'm feeling really good. Able to throw around with Matthew a little bit this morning. I felt really good there. So looking forward to being able to get back out there with the guys, man. Watching football, I love football, but man, sitting on the sidelines just watching your guys out there without you out there it's tough. It was time to bring it back down. Start over. It's gonna come back. I'm growing it back out. I'm gonna grow out for the season. It was just time to bring it back down and restart.
Run there by Ronnie Rivers over the 25. What do the kids say about the beard?
They like the beard. They really like the beard. My wife likes the beard, so the beard's coming back. It was really just time to start. It's a fresh start, get things going. But I'd
say not necessarily your room with how many young guys are on this roster.
Yeah, man, it's kind of a unique position. It seems like suddenly you're the old guy walking around the building. You know what that's like. And
yes, I do.
But in all honesty, yes, I did have for 6 years.
Raiders have 117 yards of offense at 8 first downs. And here with a first down on the Rams' 25-yard line. Brian Hoyer now in for a second drive after Garoppolo got one. Pats the football under pressure, and Bobby Brown brings him down. Or was that Keir Thomas?
They call that one a coverage sack for sure, but Keir Thomas is happy about it no matter what.
He had a sack and a half last week and a sack here. And then Jacob Hummel makes a play as well.
Hey, 2 good snaps in a row for the Rams defense. We were just talking about it. 117 yards in the first quarter. Not looking good. 8 first downs. That's not exactly what you're looking.
D-line coach Chris Shula gets it today. Raiders 3 of 4 on third down. They need the 15. This is 3rd and 13. Hoyer all kinds of time. Takes a shot and overthrows Trey Tucker, the rookie from Cincinnati, in the end zone. John Johnson running with him.
Yeah, Chris Shula's calling it tonight. I got a chance to talk to him in the tunnel. I said, you know what, it's all going to be positive. But you know what, I'm sure he's a little frustrated with some of these third down conversions the Raiders have been able to get. But there, right there, you know what, yards are for losers, man. You know,
46 yards. There's a reason he led the NFL in scoring for 2 consecutive years. Daniel Carlson is money in the bank. And the Raiders have a 10-0 lead. Chris Shula laughing there with John Johnson. He's getting a workout in his first game. Then at SoFi, after a Daniel Carlson 46-yard field goal, Carlson kicks off, and that's DeMarcus Robinson getting a return on the goal line. 10, 15, 20, 23. Linebacker Curtis Bolton on the tackle. Rams haven't done a lot offensively with only a couple of first downs. 36. As you see the QR code on the bottom of the screen, we mentioned the Maui relief efforts. Anytime during the game you see that QR code, you can scan that on your phone and you can help out a little bit. It's much appreciated. Ronnie Rivers, a play fake here. Bennett wants to fire deep and does so. Tyler Johnson's got one across the 45. Duke Shelley on the tackle, and the Rams have a first down near midfield at the 48.
This is what I was feeling. We needed to make a play, and there it is. A little play action to get the drive started, get them moving, get some momentum, get some speed. You know what? Get that defense on their heels a little bit.
How about a gain of 24? He had a 34-yarder last week. He had 5 for 70. Tyler Johnson makes another play here, and yet another. Bennett goes doing back-to-back plays, gets into Raider territory. Jacob Bowmanmore.
We saw this out of Stetson last week. Sometimes these rhythms kind of get these quarterbacks feeling better. If they can speed it up a little bit, get the ball snapped faster.
2nd and 5. Over the middle.
Another one.
A little high, but it's brought down. Rams are cooking. Bennett 3 straight completions. That's the first look at Davis Allen, the rookie 5th-round pick out of Clemson.
Yeah, I'll never forget when Jared Goff and us were first together in 2017.
Allen 3 straight completions. And now a rollout and a screen. Ben Skoranek into the red zone and across the 15-yard line. Bernie and Webb got him. It's a gain of 19.
That first down, and then they got in a rhythm, and here they go, right here. Consecutive plays in a row, stacking them together, getting in and out of the huddle. The process looks good. Great job by Stetson here. Remember last week, he came out one of these rollouts, a guy was in his face, he tried to get it.
Tonight with Stetson Bennett here on their 3rd drive from the 14. That's Johnson in motion and Rivers in the backfield. Makes a man miss. It's maybe a yard or 2, but we've seen this before. Jordan Willis in the backfield there. Rams running backs have to make
Jackson to keep staying on this guy, getting him some NFL competition in the preseason.
Jackson playing left tackle. You saw Mike LaFleur there, the Rams OC. Zach Robinson, the quarterback coach, calling plays here. LaFleur, though, down to the sideline. Kuntz hits Bennett, and he throws it low for Johnson. 3rd down.
Until you make me do something else. And that's been a challenge for these O-linemen to get used to.
Logan Bruss goes to the sideline. We'll get an update when we can for you. Rams 0 for 2 on 3rd down. They need the 4 to keep this one alive. Fans get loud here at SoFi. 3 receivers left, including Davis Allen. He's going to throw to Tyler Johnson, who's going to be about 3 yards shy of that first down. Shelley on the tackle. Let's see what McVay decides to do. He's going to send out the field goal unit.
They're going to kick it. I like seeing Warren McClendon, number 71, get a chance.
Tanner Brown, who was 1 for 2 a week ago. Out of the Evans hole, Tanner Brown is now 2 for 3 at SoFi. He hit from 39. He hit this one. And he gets the Rams on the board. It's 10-3, 2nd quarter. Set to kick it off, and we're about to talk to Sean McVay coming up in a couple of seconds as well. Trey Tucker from Cincinnati, number 89, who can fly, is back.
Yes, he can.
And he has trouble with that. Oh, boy, going to take it out 4 yards deep. Trey Tucker out of the tackle. And he's going to be wrestled down.
Can get some stops here, settle in a little bit on the defensive side of the ball. Great job right there,
Great
man.
job.
I love that. Van Valkenburg coming in from the backside right there. Good job being sturdy on the interior, too. You know what I'm saying, Andrew? I mean, you just see...
Likes it when y'all just get up on the ball, the speed, you know, everything's a little static. He can kind of play faster. He just looks so comfortable like that. It's just he reminds me of Jared in that sense of, like, the more you speed it up, give him static things, he seems to process a little faster.
Yeah,
is that true?
I think so. I mean, he's best once the ball is actually snapped.
Oh,
Great job, Jake Hummel. That's a hook player. Taking it to the grid, baby.
It's a new year, baby.
How about that hook drop. My man Hummel, captain tonight.
It's a tie ball game. You got a lot of young guys feeling confident. Let's see if they can stay with this momentum they've built.
And it's great for Hummel, who last year, and White gets big yardage. Hummel on the tackle again, but he's going to get 10 at a first down. It's great for Hummel, who last year had 22 tackles, led this team in tackles.
Things will help you get your spot. I want to see this defense step up again, and there it is again, right off the edge.
Bam. Your guy,
That's
Van Valkenburg.
My guy, Van Valkenburg, my favorite name. I hope I can just say this name a lot tonight. Because
the Raiders in camp, they released him. Rams claimed him. Now he's making plays against his former team. Hoyer to the sideline. That's complete. That one is to the veteran Keelan Cole up on the tackle. A couple of Rams DBs, young guys trying to make this team. Cameron McCutcheon, 41. Vincent
in this game. Can we get to the quarterback? Let's see what young rusher, or maybe if Christian has got something dialed up for us.
30, or rather 3rd and 8.
Oh, 4-man rush. They're going to keep the ball underneath. Great physical play on the edge.
Knocked away by McCutcheon, and it's 4th down.
Knocked some balls down. He had some great plays. Devontae had a couple on him, but he knew that was going to happen, but he doesn't care. That's what he said. I'm going to play physical. I don't care who it is.
Yep, after playing physical last week against his former TCU teammate, Quentin Johnston. Bolton with the tackle, and a flag there as Rivers couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Rams 2 for 30. It backs him up to the 15. Demarcus Robinson, they try to set up a screen. There is no screen, and that's not Josh Jacobs on the tackle. That is former Ram and Loyola High School's own David Long.
David Long, I got to see him this week as well. It was good to catch up.
Taylor, 2 former rushing champions in contract disputes. If he's going to show up, probably has to do it in the next 10 days. If he's going to be out there week number 1. Raiders open with 2 on the road, which is brutal. Do we get a face mask there? Nope. Adam Butler looked like he had a fistful of Rivers face mask as he gets to the 20 and a gain of 7. No flag.
That's what you really can't have in the preseason. These penalties.